this is a little tricky. There's some interesting politics here. Ramaswamy wants to run for governor. Mm-hmm. He wants to do DOGE because DOGE might give him something to run on as somebody who's not run anything in government before. But Trump wants him apparently out and in the Senate.
Yes. Look, so I'm going to break rank right here. I was never a fan of the whole idea of DOGE, Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk. I understand that many people on the right, and that's why I said I'm a 3-time Trump voter, so they're going to call me a rhino or whatever. I never thought that this was a good idea, and I think that Elon Musk, with some of the things that Elon Musk himself has done, lying about the budget, claiming that there is some money for a stadium in Washington, D.C., that just literally was not true. So I don't trust the guy. Just me. I don't trust Elon Musk. I wrote an article about him, about the problem with the GOP has with someone like Elon Musk.
There goes your Twitter account.
Literally, I just got my Twitter account back today because I was critical of Elon Musk, and I just was off of restriction today before I came into the show.
Free speech.
But
guess what? You're back on it tonight.
Yay for free speech.
I don't have a following. Nobody follows me. Trust me. So,
follow him.
But what I will say about this with Vivek Ramaswamy, I was critical of Vivek Ramaswamy because I felt as if he ran during the primary as basically a surrogate for Donald Trump. So I'm not a fan of Vivek Ramaswamy. I think that there is a need for an effort like DOGE, but the fact that Donald Trump is now saying, well, maybe Vivek Ramaswamy, you can be a senator, that means that he has questions about DOGE.
Let me just play, just to your point, actually, because I think there's been some DOGE erosion happening for a while now. Yeah. Elon has been walking some of this stuff back.
How much do you think we can rip out of this wasted $6.5 trillion Harris-Biden budget?
Well, I think we can do at least $2 trillion.
Yeah!
Do you think the $2 trillion is a realistic number now that you're looking more closely at it?
Yeah, well, I think we'll try for $2 trillion. I think that's like the best case outcome. If we try for $2 trillion, we've got a good shot at getting one.
Right. What's wrong with that? It's 50% off
because it's not going to
retail.
happen.
You started with 2. He's giving you 1. I'll take it. What's wrong with that?
Because it's not real. Because it's never going to happen. Every 4 years, some very smart businessman comes in and is like, I'm going to reform the government, cut all the spending. And then they realize it's a lot more difficult than just saying it. Remember Rex Tillerson?
Do you think the effort's
He was the head CEO of Amazon.
Does the effort have merit?
I think there are real problems, but just because you're good at business doesn't mean you're good at government.
Let me just say
this is what I think is happening.
Well, you're not answering the question.
Wait, here's what I think is happening actually with Vivek, okay?
He's smart to get out before the thing goes belly up.
Vivek is a climber. He's like, I'm going to go where I think I can prosper, right? He ran for president, and then when he knew he was never going to win, but then he used that as an opportunity to get close to Donald Trump. And then it's getting close to Donald Trump, and he's like, put me on DOGE. And now he's like, DOGE isn't going to go anywhere, so let me go back to Ohio. He's lucky if he gets appointed because the likelihood of Vivek getting elected in my home state of Ohio is very slim.
I can't believe it. An ambitious man.
No.
I'm
just saying.
Oh, that's horrible.
But it's not, he's ambitious, but he's not actually accomplishing anything in his ambition.
Wait a second. What happens if he ends up in the Senate? He accomplishes
a lot of
unaccomplished
people end up in the Senate. He ends up because he's getting appointed, right?
Not because he's elected.
Okay, I'll tell you what I think is happening. I think this is actually brilliant by Donald Trump because I'm getting the idea that Trump finds Vivek slightly irritating.
Yes.
Right? He's like
a gnat.
He's like that annoying, over-enthusiastic little nerdy kid going, pick me. And so he would get Vivek, to get rid of Vivek, put him in the Senate. Well, he'll be a reliable vote.
But then what does that leave Elon? Just running DOGE by himself?
He's got the little baby.
Go away. Abby, how long have you been covering Washington and watching businessmen come in and being like, I'm going to fix it, and then they get in and it's like, oh, it's difficult, forget about it.
It's a lot harder than you think.
You did not answer the question. Is it worth scrutinizing government spending from an outside set of eyes? Yes or no?
Kevin,
not those two.
No. Hold on.
What about one of them?
Hold on, Kevin. Yes. The answer to your question is absolutely. But you cannot skirt around the mandatory spending in the budget. If you're going to do it, you have to address the fact that there is mandatory spending and it needs to be reformed, and that Congress and the politicians have to have the guts to do it, and they are not.
You cannot tell me there
willing
isn't
to do
fat
it.
in government. It drips with fat.
I get it.
There are a lot of ways.
It's a straw man argument.
Everybody, we got to go.
I think it's a good argument.
The moral of this story, everyone, is do not come for Zach and Slater.
That's right.
Okay? The Republican Party is not going to tolerate it, apparently. This may be why he's having some trouble getting DeWine to a yes on that Senate seat. We will see what happens in Ohio.